State of Play dropped on Thursday and boy did it deliver. Hey there witches and wizards, PlayStation State of Play has finally given us a chance to see brand new footage of Hogwarts Legacy and gameplay. Remember to subscribe to stay up to date on Hogwarts Legacy news. Now let's get into it. State of Play showed us an extended trailer and gameplay footage of the upcoming Hogwarts Legacy, showcasing and highlighting the story, classrooms, combat and skill and customization. Starting off with the story features that we have seen so far, the story is set in the late 1800s, which the development team explained that they wanted to allow themselves the freedom to create their own story, rather than being restricted by the events of the 1900s, which have been told through the books and the films so many times. However, their main focus, rather than being on Hogwarts itself, is the lore within Hogwarts and the Wizarding World being the foundations. I hope that this will prove fruitful enough and allow the team to expand the universe even further. The extended trailer also provided us with a background structure of the game, showing us that we will be progressing throughout the years building our arsenal and discovering secrets within and around Hogwarts. Avalanche Studio have seemingly put so much thought into every detail, giving us as much of an experience exploring as playing through the story. Next up, we have been given a small glimpse of what the progression system might look like. So, within the talent system, as they've called it, there are 5 skill trees, whereby each level grants you a talent point to spend on a skill. However, by the looks of the way the points are divided out between the skill trees, the trailer shows that the player starts off with 3 skill points at the beginning to get started, allowing players to personalise their character in the early game. The talent skill trees that have been shown so far are improve abilities in the Room of Requirement, which I'll come back to later, talents to improve your ability to sneak around, and talents to improve your overall effectiveness. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess the final 2 based on the pictures of the cards. The talents to improve offensive skills and talents to improve defensive skills. So, your health and spell damage. As the trailer was showing off gameplay as well as cinematics, we've been able to see the wand combat, and honestly, from a distance this looks absolutely incredible. The combat looks so fluid and how magical battles should play out, rather than a selection of different guns shaped like a stick. Yes, I'm looking at you, Deathly Hallows. So, this is a continuous question over on the Discord server. If Hogwarts Legacy is going to be multiplayer or not? State of Play has shown no signs that this will be the case, rather that there will be a companion system, showing that there are 3 main companions within Hogwarts, whom you will have to complete missions with to unlock them to accompany you on your journey. Natsai, a brave Gryffindor, Poppy, a beast-loving Hufflepuff, and Sebastian, a troublesome Slytherin. Now, it doesn't look like there's going to be any Ravenclaw companions, so apologies to all those Ravenclaws out there. Next up, we have been shown the Room of Requirement, which also featured a private hub area where the players could go to craft and collect supplies. This is where your skill points would become very useful, as mentioned before. The Room of Requirement showed timers above different plants and potions brewing, which could mean some skills could help reduce these times down. The trailer also looked into one of the resources for building materials, moonstones, which allowed you to add more stations to the Room of Requirement and brew more potions or grow more plants. We also got to see the Fantastic Beasts tie-in, which has shown that we will have our own version of Newt's suitcase. A greenhouse within the Room of Requirement, which houses all of the magical beasts you collect through the game and help rescue. Sort of like a magical Pokédex, I'd assume. Again, requiring more moonstones to then customise within here. Now, I don't want to sound skeptical, but I'm sensing a microtransaction somewhere along the line. Anyway, this game seems to be packed full of details and I cannot wait to hear more as we ramp up towards the release date of Holiday 2022. That's all for this video. Remember to subscribe for more Hogwarts Legacy updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.